Welcome back, everyone. Another episode of Miztatainment podcast. We're doing another reaction video. Take it away, mister.
Guys, if you like this video, subscribe, like, and comment. Today we're going to be reacting to the Whatever podcast. It's really those red pill communities, guys versus girls, relationships, what women want, what men want. This one's title is called "I'm Not a Prostitute." Let's react to it. Let's just see what it is. These get pretty ruthless. These podcasts.
We
thought maybe
these ones on me, eh?
Look, I'll tell you what, bro. We always have these in our TikTok lives. Why not? Let's react to one and just see. Might give some more ideas on what we do in the lives. What do you reckon, guys?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Before I do anything, she's not a prostitute.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What is she?
I don't know.
We'll find out.
Let's go.
How many sugar daddies have you had?
I don't remember, but right now I have like 3.
Currently, you have 3 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How many?
Yeah.
You don't know how many
Respect.
total? Like 10 plus, 20 plus, 30 plus?
Probably like 10 plus.
10 plus. Okay.
Yeah, it's not that much.
And so,
Can I just make a point there?
What the fuck?
How often do you see guys have sugar mamas?
Never, bro.
Is it very hard?
Very.
There is, but is it very hard for a guy to have a sugar mama?
It's rare.
Yeah, it's rare.
It's rare. It's rare. 10 sugar daddies. If I was a girl, I'd probably do the same. Anyway.
you have 3 currently. Do you hook up with any of them?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All 3 of them?
Yes.
I'm just curious because I know.
Excuse me?
Sugar daddies are like stereotyped to be old. Are they all old?
I feel like I would be like putting them in like a specific profile. Like I don't know if they want to even.
Just like 50 or older. Like, just yes or no. You don't have to specify their age.
If you're successful and you're still over 50, you could still pull in girls. What's wrong? What's that?
That popcorn, bro, it killed me.
Which one? Hey, man, he's even got a... is that like an old phone? Is that a cordless phone there? Bro, he's got it all, bro. Let's get... You're good?
Yeah.
I just don't want to get into like what they look like or anything like that because it's like discretion.
Is it like legalities? Like you sign a contract?
No.
So, okay.
Just
You've got the 3 sugar daddies. You're hooking up with all of them. How does it work? Do they give you an allowance?
Something like that.
Oh, how come she's not answering?
So, like, do they also pay for your bills?
Something like that.
Well, can you be a bit more precise?
I don't really have a lot of bills, but I go shopping a lot.
Do they pay for your rent?
Nothing is like directly paid for, so it'd be like.
So they just give you money
as a gift, yes.
as a gift, yeah.
Well.
What do you reckon?
Well.
Hey, that's a pretty good life, but...
Fuck, man.
Bro, she's delusional, but how's
Yeah,
that?
but I mean, like, if everyone's paying, like, if there's a guy paying for everything, that's a pretty good life, man.
Bro, she's a prostitute. Fuck's sake.
No, she's not.
What? She's saying she's not a prostitute?
Nah.
Yeah, nah.
That's not a prostitute, bro.
Nah, she doesn't do things for exchange.
He's not-
exchange for money.
He's
Bro,
gifting her.
brother.
What do you reckon, Richie?
She's fucking delusional, brother.
Fuck, I don't know. I can't get over how old she is.
Okay, she's not a prostitute.
I think because, yeah.
She's a whore.
Yeah, but that's better.
Bro, that's a whore.
That's not a whore.
She's a slut.
All right, bro. What's the difference between what she does and what a prostitute
Yeah,
does?
there's
a
no
guy
difference.
knows. A guy knows that he's going there to make a transaction. She's hanging out with the guy, and he wants to gift her.
So
Nah, she knows too.
All right, hang on. What if he doesn't gift her? Would she stick around?
No way.
She's a prostitute, bro.
No way, bro.
Imagine she comes across a guy that doesn't gift her.
Bro, it's not gifting anyway. She's getting paid for her services.
Oh, let's find out.
How much? I'm curious. So, like, the guy who's
She's
spending
hot.
the most on you, how much does he send you per month?
That's personal, for sure.
Oh, give us the details. This is good content.
Nah. There's other stuff to talk
Okay,
about.
well then perhaps a different question. Out of all 3 of these sugar daddies, can you tell us the age of the oldest one? Roughly.
No.
Within the decade, 50s, 60s.
No.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
That would not be reveal. I mean, it wouldn't really be.
It
Yeah, that wouldn't
It
reveal
might.
anything.
How would it reveal?
Because then it's like if I'm with a certain age person
Okay.
out
fair
in
enough.
public, they're just going to
Is
assume.
any of these people 20 plus years older than you?
I mean, sure, yeah.
Okay. So
Come on, bro.
She's about 20, maybe 23, 24. What do you reckon? Max 25.
Yeah.
True. Bro, who's that? She's got like a star on her forehead. Just kept looking at her. She's like a
is
fucking
that?
devil child or some shit. Anyway, what do you reckon?
Can we do a pod like this one day?
Yeah, that's what I want to do, man. How about we just- I'll have chicken popcorn there. What do you reckon?
Nah, bro.
Corn chicken.
Fuck that. Look at that, bro.
That's a plan.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
No, you know.
And I'll be
you know-
asking the
Bro,
question.
these bitches
SG.
are all retarded, bro. Look at them.
Bro, SG,
Nah,
you know
they're-
where you
they're
will be, bro?
females.
You'll be like the guy that's talking there in the middle from another room. You don't want to be there. If you don't want to be there, you know what I mean?
Bro. Fuck that.
That's
Bro,
SG
you know
right
what?
there in the
You
middle.
know how funny it would be because it will fuck up with SG's brain. He trust me, it would be the best.
Yeah,
best
you won't be
pod.
able to. You'd be like, oh, I have to ask this. And then you ask the question.
But that's the problem. That's why I don't want to be there.
No.
That's the problem. Because I would see how I reacted to her. I would have went, "You're a prostitute." Like fuck.
One sec, here. How old do you reckon her sugar daddies are? Let's have a wild guess. I reckon 70.
I reckon 60.
60? 70? What about you?
I reckon they're visibly old because
Yeah.
she didn't even want to say the age.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
I reckon they're
Give
80.
us a number.
No, I changed mine. 80.
I'd say
80?
Yeah, bro. Look, she's
nah, 80, bro. Fuck.
she's tickling something. That's all she's doing, bro.
Somewhere between their 50s and some honestly in between 50 and 70 I think is the thingo.
Give us a wild guess for your thing. Because I'm at 70.
One of them, I'd say 60 plus.
Okay, so we'll say 60, 70, 80.
I'd say in their 60s, the ones that take those blue pills. You know what I'm talking
Fair enough. Those diamond-shaped ones?
about?
Yeah. All right, fair enough. Or the special honey.
Some of them take both.
I know someone that's always taken them. You know what I'm talking about?
He takes them for training, bro. They give
Yeah,
him that
yeah,
pump.
then I would not be mistaken in saying, and forgive me if this is incorrect or I'm characterizing this incorrectly, but you're a prostitute, is that correct?
No.
That's what you said.
You're sleeping with 3 men simultaneously, many of them much older than you, for the purposes of them giving you money. Can you explain to me how that's not prostitution?
Damn. Can I explain to him?
Yeah, can you explain to me how that's not prostitution?
We'll do one of our ones.
Maybe it just sounds like that when she goes and sees the sugar daddies. So he's pretty much he's trying to justify that, like he's trying to say this is prostitution. That's what he's trying to ask her. Obviously they've beeped it out.
Yeah.
And
Trying, like, bro, it's clear as day.
all right, let's just see your reason.
Because it's not like a for sure thing. Like, it's not the direct. If it's directly, I'm giving you
It's
this.
pretty direct. You're
for
sleeping
that.
with all these men. In exchange,
All
they're
of
giving you
these.
lots of money. I don't understand. Can you make the delineation? Can you draw me the delineation between a prostitute does this, which is she has sex with men for money. You do this, which is you're having sex with men for money. What's the delineation point?
Fuck, what a question.
I just don't think that like we have to label it as such.
Yeah, but why?
Because she doesn't
Why?
identify
Because
as
it's not direct. It's not like, oh, I'm giving you this for this. That would be direct.
If any of these men stopped giving you this money, would you stop sleeping with them?
I'm into the provider type.
Yeah, but yeah, so then the answer is no.
I think if it was like, I don't think it would be no necessarily.
So if any of these men tomorrow stopped giving you any money at all and said, I'm not giving you any money anymore, but I would still like to continue sleeping with you, you would say yes?
It depends. It's something that we would have to have a conversation about for sure.
Okay, so you had the conversation. What would the conditionals be in which you would continue to sleep with them if they gave you no more money?
I feel like that's personal, but like, yeah, it's like a little too personal for me to share.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, but here's the thing. I think that you wouldn't, and that you're basically lying to me on purpose because you know that the entailment of the answer, if you said, no, I would not continue to sleep with them if they stopped giving me money, is that you then know that you would be a prostitute. So I'm going to ask you to just be honest. Isn't it really true that if any of these men, any of them, stopped giving you any of these goods or money, that you would stop sleeping with them? Isn't that the case?
That's not the case, actually.
Okay. Let's say then, if any of them, is there at least some of them that if they stopped giving you money, you would stop sleeping with them? Is there at least one of them?
Damn. I feel like I'm put on the spot.
Come on, bro.
You know when girls always laugh? When girls always laugh, please, I'm not sexist. I'm just saying, when girls always laugh, I've always noticed it's either they're thinking of a lie or they're trying to agree with you without showing that they're agreeing with you. Like when you get them stuck on a point, they'll laugh it off. Or when you ask them a question and they're laughing, it's because they're trying to make up a lie. Because they're moving their head around going, ha, ha, ha. You know what they talk about when the chemicals go this way and that way? So you think about how you're going to lie.
Yeah.
It's called the creative mind.
She's shaking the chemicals around.
That's why they say a lot of people, when they lie, they go like that. Before they lie, they go, because it's going down that way into your creative part of your mind, so you know how to make up a lie. Liar! Anyway,
Bro, there is nothing she could say, nothing. I mean, nothing she could say that's going to change the fact that she is a prostitute.
fair enough.
Is there at least one?
I think you just want me to admit to your definition.
No, I don't.
I'm
I
a
just want you to answer my
in your
question.
definition.
I just want you to answer my question. That's all I want.
I think, like, I mean, I have love for all of them. So
Yeah, I know, but can you repeat my question back real quick?
No, I can't actually.
Okay, so I'm going to ask. I'll ask it again. Is there at least one of them who, if they stopped giving you any of this money, that you would not continue to sleep with them? Just one.
It's not even just about the money, though. Their
I
personality.
know, but that's not my question. That's not my question. So I'm going to ask you the question.
But I just can't stop looking at her. And she looks so like she doesn't want to be there.
She looks like a hippie.
She looks like a devil, like Satanist, like with that star on her forehead.
Nah, but bro, isn't that a birthmark? You're slack, bro.
No, it's not. Bro, it looks like a star. Look.
Bro, it's off center.
Yeah, it's off center.
Yeah, but I think that's a tattoo. 100% that's a tattoo.
Anyway, listen, she looks like a Charles Manson follower.
She honestly looks like Wednesday. She honestly looks like Wednesday from Addams Family. Anyway.
Again,
I understand
I'm
your
going to keep
question,
asking it
and I'm
until you
getting to
answer it. I'm never going to let you evade it. I'm never going to let you sidestep it. I'm just going to keep asking it until you answer it. Is there at least one who, if they stopped giving you resources, you would stop sleeping with them? Is there one?
I love how you changed the question to resources. To be honest, I thought about cutting certain people off anyway, money or not. So it's a lot about personality.
You really actually just, again, did not actually answer the question. Can you please answer the question I asked you?
Probably.
Yes or no?
Well, I don't know. It probably doesn't mean anything. Yes?
I did answer your question. It just
Okay.
wasn't a
Then let me
yes
ask
or no
you,
answer.
you know what? I'll even make this simpler. The sugar daddies you had previously, before this particular grouping of sugar daddies, is there at least one of them who, if they had stopped giving you resources or money, you would not have continued to sleep with?
Probably not. I don't know.
No.
Everything is
Really?
situational, to be honest with me. I'm not trying.
Man,
He's getting frustrated.
it's either a yes or no. What do you reckon? Isn't it just a yes or no answer?
Yeah, but she knows what she is,
Yeah.
bro. She just doesn't want to admit it.
Yeah, because she's like what he said.
She doesn't want to admit it to herself. She's
Yeah.
in denial that she's a prostitute, bro.
Yeah.
That's what you get when it's someone like that in denial. You get
And also she's scared of the answer, like what everyone's gonna say after she says.
I don't think she
yes.
cares what anyone's going to say. She wouldn't be on this show if she.
I think she's just evading the question. She knows the truth.
She just in her own head, she's justified what she's doing.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And she's just found justification for it somehow in her head.
And now she's
she
getting-
doesn't want to admit that it's prostitution. She just doesn't want to believe it herself because it's wrong.
I think she's getting hit with the truth. I call those type of answers politician answers.
Kamala Harris answers.
You could say that as well, because politicians will never give you the answer.
Oh, bro.
They're just going around. They'll say everything else but the answer.
They say a whole lot of nothing.
And she looks so bored.
Yeah, bro, she's in
Wow.
that same position.
Told you it's a star. Anyway, let's go.
Trying to like be annoying or anything, I swear.
I swear.
I mean, I just feel like this is clever sidestepping because you don't want to admit what everybody in this room and everybody who's viewing and everybody on planet Earth knows, which is that at least some of these men, or one of them at least, if they stopped giving you lots and lots of money and resources, you would stop having sex with them. Is that the case, or is that not the case? Like, just directly. Is that not the case?
I feel like I'm really not trying to sidestep this. I'm just genuinely answering.
So is it or is it not the case?
I said probably not. It's probably not the case.
It's probably not the case. Okay.
But I do, like, regardless if there's money involved or not, I get, like, tired of people's personality. So it could, it's very situational.
Yeah, but I'm guessing you get far less tired of their personality if they're giving you lots of money, right?
That part.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm just going to be completely honest with you. This sounds an awful lot to me like prostitution. In fact, I would consider it to almost be the dictionary definition of prostitution, which is a man gives you money, and in exchange for that, you have sex with him.
SG was on the money, man. Banged it on. You falling asleep again?
No.
Oh, fair enough.
Bro,
She's got hustling skills, but because she's had 10 sugar daddies, bro. She's pretty.
nah, not really.
She's very white.
Yeah.
Yeah. No offense, I'm just like saying.
She can only attract
Bro,
the 60
yes.
plus year olds, bro. Come on.
There's those DCs, bro. Those bad dirty cunts. Fucking
What's wrong with that, bro?
what?
What's wrong with dirty cunts? Anyway, we'll keep going.
So then what would an escort be by your definition?
She would be if she was actually just escorting men to dinners and was not doing anything sexual with them, then I would say, then I'm answering the question.
Oh, sorry.
If I would say an escort, if they were actually just escorting men out like they're supposed to, because they're just escorts, they're just supposed to be arm candy, so that men who walk on a red carpet or something like this have something on their arm, I don't consider that to be prostitution. But if you mean escort in the term where they show up and then they go out and then they have sex with the guy, that's very clearly prostitution, yeah.
Yes, it doesn't necessarily have to lead to prostitution, like sex, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to lead to sex, and then by your definition, it's not prostitution. Because if we're feeling each other's vibe and we want to have sex, we're two consenting adults, then we're having sex.
Yeah, I agree.
And does it cost more?
Yes.
I want to know.
Fuck me dead.
Does it cost more? Does it go on to say if it costs more for that?
You're right, SG. She's trying to justify what she's doing by saying that they have a good vibe.
Yeah.
And I think a good vibe for her is they're laughing.
A lot of money.
He grabs a stack of cash,
Yeah.
puts it in a pocket, and then she just does the Gok 3000. What do you reckon?
So 100%.
True, bro?
She's not. She's like God got
What's wrong?
69,000 now.
Respect, man.
Fucking hell.
This is us at 70, man. I can see it in the future.
Fuck
I'm
off.
joking.
I'll fucking neck myself.
That you could be two consenting adults who are just having sex. Where I disagree with is whether or not you would continue to have these relationships with these men who you claim are sugar daddies, quote unquote, meaning they give you lots of resources and that you would continue to have sex with them absent those resources. That's what's in dispute here.
Yeah, I understand the dispute.
Yeah, that's what's in dispute. So you can, I suppose, say, no, really, Andrew, what it is I just like to really fuck all three of these guys, and I don't care about the resources because they're great. They're fantastic. They are the bestest of the bestest. But
They're
just
good people.
really don't think that that's the case, right?
They're good people. Part of what makes
I'm
them
not
good
saying
to
they're not
me
the
is
good
the
people.
provider type.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're not good
like
people. I'm
that.
just saying that if suddenly they were good people who also didn't give you any resources anymore, that perhaps
Still be
you
good
would stop sleeping with these good people. That's all I'm saying.
That's like if I want to
That's-
get serious, and then like if I want to like, because I'm dating 3 of them, you know, like for me personally, dating is like you should have some sort of advantage in life, like that you don't want to be left with nothing. So if I want to get
Her
serious,
voice is very nervous. Like you can hear it.
Does that make sense what she just said?
No.
She's dating. Did that whole thing make sense, or is that garbage? And what the hell is that? A stuffed doll in the back? I just seen it now.
Yeah.
Bro, look,
The podcast.
I'll tell you what. She's one of 2 things. All right?
Yeah.
She's seeing 3 blokes, at minimum, 3 blokes, right? She's sleeping with at least 1. True?
Yeah.
Okay. Whether it's for money or not for money, the only difference, if it's not for money, she's a slut. If it's for money, she's a prostitute. What's the difference?
Yeah. Because she's in 3 relationships.
She's one of 2 things.
We'll say promiscuous.
She's either a SLUT
Promiscuous.
or...
Prostitute.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah, Rich.
Beep.
with someone, and like maybe it's one of these guys, if they stop wanting to pay me and it's like progresses to something else, then sure.
Okay, well then, last question on this and then Brian can move it on. If one of these guys did want you to get serious with them, exclusively just them, and said that they were no longer going to give you resources, though, if you got exclusive with them and you could not take resources from any other men but them, would you do that?
No.
Okay, you're a prostitute. Yep, that would be dictionary
Bang.
prostitution, right? That would.
Okay.
You had a question for?
Well, I was just curious, is prostitution legal in California? Is that why you're not
No,
saying
it's
that
not.
you're... Okay.
Wait, oh, that was that?
That was the question, because maybe she doesn't want to admit that she's a prostitute because it's illegal.
Obviously, she agrees she's a prostitute.
Escorting is legal.
Do you live in California?
I live in LA, yes, but
Oh.
there's
I mean-
a difference between an escort who's choosing to sleep with someone who's providing for them, and there's a difference between just being paid outright
Do you think
for
they,
sex, specifically, yes or no. Like, you don't have a choice, like, you know. I mean, you have a choice, but they're like saying, oh, I'm not going to pay you unless you sleep with me. It's not that type of situation.
I mean, you can put a bow on it, but I mean, it's essentially prostitution. Like, it's basically just cope. Like, oh, okay, I go out to dinner with the guy first, and then I can look at myself in a more favorable light because I did this token gesture of going to dinner with him before he paid me the money for what he actually really wanted, which was to have sex. It's just cope.
I don't know. I feel like I'm getting grilled for my answers.
Wow, damn right you're getting grilled. Guys, smoking is very bad. Don't smoke. That guy's a full GA. He's just having a smoke. Doesn't even really care. Doesn't care. He's being straight up.
Bro.
Okay, one sec. Look. Notice this shot. I just pause it on this shot. Look at the 2 girls on the right. Do they look like they're like, hey, what the fuck? Like, they look like they're judging the fuck out of it. True or not? Look.
Going, you are a prostitute.
Yeah, what do you reckon? Look, especially
You a
Devil
hoe.
Girl. Look at Devil Girl.
Yeah.
She's about to put voodoo magic on her, and the other one's just like, oh my god, look, the other one's just like, she's twisted. That one looks like she's just dead serious. What's that? Anyway,
She's checking out that bloke.
fair enough.
I mean, well, a little bit, but I'm going to be fair back to you. The reason that I'm grilling you on this is because, to me, semantics, when you're talking, when you're having a discussion about a thing, I think are really important. I think it's important that we have semantic distinctions so we understand what we're talking about. So if you say, I'm not in this category, category A, in this case, category A is prostitution. I say, okay, I believe you, 100%, right? Yeah. But if you say, I'm not in category A, and everything you say fits with prostitution, then we're clearly talking about two different things, and that's bothersome, right? That now it's like, well, wait a second. It sounds like we are talking about the same thing. You're just calling it something different for some reason because you just don't want the label of to put on your shoulders. That's where it's problematic. It's not even an attempt to be mean. It's just an attempt to clarify what we're actually talking about.
Well, I mean, we're speaking about right now, but in the past, like, I've had people pay me to hang out with them, and then it doesn't lead to sex. It's more of if I want to have sex with them.
Would you have had sex with them for the right price?
What the fuck? That's like...
That means yes.
I don't know how to answer that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 100%.
With yes or no?
Can you repeat the question?
Would you have had sex with them for the right price?
She's deflecting now.
It's more about, like, how I feel with them, if I'm, like, comfortable.
Right.
That is the biggest bullshit I've ever heard in my life. Come on, bro.
She just bought herself more time. Can you?
Yeah.
What else? How else can you answer that? Say yes or no, Drew?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. What do you
Why'd
reckon?
she ask him to repeat the question when she knew exactly what he asked?
Let's keep going.
What about
You feel good about
the
them?
right price?
You feel good about them, and they're going to give you $500,000. You just leave them with them?
What the fuck? I don't know about that one.
You don't know? Stop the cap.
You know about that one.
Stop the cat.
You ain't paid that much from anybody.
That's true.
Okay.
You know what? There's one thing I got to respect. All these girls are on there. They're ripping into her. She's composed. She's not getting emotional. She hasn't got up and gone on a fucking rant. She hasn't swore. She's actually copping it. Even if she looks dumb by not answering them, you got to give it to her, but straight out. She's there just
She's
absolutely
composed.
getting hammered. And like, she's not getting angry, she's just laughing about it.
I don't think she gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Did you have some more, Andrew, or?
No, I think we can leave it there.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get you to understand.
Twitch.
Like, oftentimes people think that it's some type of meanness or something like this. When you're just trying to establish basic terms, but you can understand why when people do horrible things, or they have a perception that people will think that it's a horrible thing, that they're very, very evasive about calling the thing what it is. And so that's why I'm like, well, wait, can we at least pin down what the hell we're talking about? That's not an attempt to be mean. It's just an attempt to get clarity on what we're even talking about.
The thing is, like, culturally speaking, that's the way that they want to treat their women anyways. They want to spoil them.
What does that mean?
And I'm not dating seriously right now. That's why I have a roster. I call it
She's got a
sugar
roster.
daddies because, yes, they're taking care of me.
Wow.
They're spoiling me. But if you want to label me, and then
She's got a whole team.
She's got a fucking roster.
She's got a whole team.
Not just that, but I think she's thinking of these answers to answer as she's sitting down there.
Yeah.
There is no way she's been prepared. Like she's thinking of this, like, oh, you know what, fuck, I'm just going to say this. It's just getting worse.
Legendary Trash Panda donated $199.
Thank you, man.
Drinking
Thank
game
you.
in Discord. The more you say, stop interrupting, etc. And
Done.
She's got a roster.
She's got a whole roster.
I wonder what that roster rotation looks like.
It's probably 4 on, 4 off. What do you reckon?
Bro.
She must be making bank. But
No, I'm not going to say anything.
You know what? It's interesting. Shout out to the Whatever Podcast. Respect. We're going to be using their videos. I think we're going to react to a few more of them. I find them interesting. That's one of them. And you know what else would be good? You know what else would be good, bro? If we get a female and they could hear this and react with us. Or we could bring it up as a topic. It would be pretty good. You know what I mean?
Bro, there's 6 females on the panel over there.
I know. We got to do that.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
You guys can do that.
Well, you know what? SG, you called it out. I think anyone that does a transaction like that, because that's what it was. At the end, it's a transaction. It's prostitution.
Of course it is.
She could do whatever she wants. We're not saying what. I'm just saying she's denying it, and then she's laughing about it. just by that body language, people laugh and they don't want to answer. They do the probably, maybe, most likely part of it instead of yes or no. Is they're either in denial, they don't want to answer.
I don't know, bro.
They're hiding and they're running away. Guys, what do you guys reckon? Comment, like, subscribe, help us out, guys. Next time we're going to be reacting, guys. Next time. Till next time, guys. Boys, see you later. Bye-bye.
See you.